Hello, Match 110. I've decided to jump on the bandwagon and do my top 5 fragrances for summer 2014. I'm a bit late to the party on this one. I realised that lots of people do this, and I've done a few top 5s but not seasonal, so I was going to do this actually next Saturday because it's the summer solstice, but I thought I'll do it early, why not? So they're in no particular order. It's a bit of a mixed bag as well. Some of them I own, some of them I only have samples of, and they're kind of on my wish list. But these are probably the fragrances I'll be wearing this summer, so enjoy. Number 5. I can hear the eyes rolling as I do this. Ding! I know, old, dated, but it's still a staple in my collection, and it's a very typical, obvious choice. But there are so many reasons why I like it still. It's kind of like an old pair of jeans that you just put on. CK1 by Calvin Klein. It holds a nostalgic memory for me as well. I'm very much a 90s child, so, and in fragrance terms as well. So it's kind of why I've chosen this. This is why I've got a massive bottle. I'm going to use it. It's just a staple. It's a good one for just casual. Everyone knows what this smells like. Well, at least I hope you do anyway. Classic kind of fresh citrus. Clean tones to it as well. Unisex is what made it stand out. I think it was one of the first, heavily marketed unisex fragrances. It's not a sign of things to come, but that is my number 5. Calvin Klein CK1. Number 4. This one is heavily on my wish list. I need to get this one this summer. It's quite pricey, but I have a sample. It is Nympho Mio by Anik Gutel. This was my first kind of foray into fig. Fig leaf is such a gorgeous smell. It's kind of buttery, I don't know, real earthy, just very natural smelling. And when I first sprayed this in a shop, I fell in love with it, and I really want to get it. It smells kind of like nettles to me, but it's not exactly fresh smelling, but it has a very natural, I don't know, it's a very weird one to describe. I kind of describe it as nettles and kind of like fresh pondy kind of smelling. Not kind of, the refreshing summery typical fragrance, but this one is definitely on my list, and I definitely need to get it as soon as I can get my hands on it. Right now I've just got the sample, so I'm just little bits here and there. I will actually fully wear this soon and review it as well. Number 3. This is a fragrance by Black Phoenix Alchemy Lab called Green Phoenix. Again, it's not a typical fresh citrusy, which a lot of people associate with summer, but I have chosen this because it's fresh in a different kind of way. All the ingredients in it are green. It has grass, it has lime, but not lots of lime. It has cucumber, it has mint, sage, so it's a very green affair. But it just feels kind of sweet and clean, and it makes me feel a little bit like I've just got out of the shower, but it's quite smooth as well. It's a really good one. I like the name of it, I like the label art, I just like the whole feel of this, wearing something very green in summer. So, Green Phoenix by Black Phoenix Alchemy Lab, which I have reviewed as well. I'll link it somewhere in the video. Number 2. So my number 2 fragrance is Aqua de Palmas, I can't pronounce it, Blue Mediterraneo, and it's called Nympho de Sardinia, which is based on Sardinia. Although this isn't, again, another typically fresh fragrance, it's actually quite dry and peppery and woody, but it just feels to me, let me put it here for a second, it just feels to me like something that would transition from day to night. It's just that little bit sexy. I think it's actually marketed for men, I'm not sure, but somebody at work wears a lot of Aqua de Palmas fragrances, and I've literally liked every single one. He got me this sample, so thank you, Conrad. See you Monday. And yeah, so it just has a real kind of, it smells kind of expensive and a little bit different, and as I said, even though it's woody and dry, this is going to be good for me in summer. It's just different. I try to shy away from the typical things that are summer versions of things, or just that typical citrus blast, even though I did choose CK1, but only because it's a staple. And then my number one, even though I said I wasn't going to do them in order, but this is my number one, is this. I've actually got 2 bottles of this. DKNY Women. This is, oh, absolutely amazing. It can be seen as quite heavy for being a summer fragrance. It's a massive blast of grapefruit, but it's got a lot of tomato leaf in it. I love the smell of tomato stems when I touch them. I always smell them when I've got tomatoes, and it just has this amazing green freshness, but it is very strong, so I use it with a light hand, but it makes me feel instantly refreshed, and it's like a mood enhancer. So this is my number one. Oh, it's so nice. It just has it smells fizzy and just really like you've thrown bubbles on yourself, like fizzy water or something. It's great. So the sounds of summer are here. There's lots of children running around. I swear everyone here has 20 children, apart from me, my perfume and my children. But yeah, that's my top 5 fragrances for 2014. I will see you in the fall, or autumn as they say. So click down here to subscribe, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Thanks, bye bye.